Hi guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel. As some of you will have seen from last night's video, I'm at Close House this week for the British Masters. Look who I found. Cool.
It's kind of above our station, Rory.
Definitely above my station. I already found that out when I played it with Lee.
Did you say 7?
I'm just on my way to the course, having been to the Pro-Am yesterday and the Hero Challenge on Tuesday evening.
Next up, it's European Tour legend, the one, the only Miguel Angel Jimenez! And finally, it's the host of this week's British Masters. Let's hear it for the big dog, Mr. Lee Westwood!
This is my third visit to Close House. I came up a couple of years back to film a clinic that Lee was giving on the range before he went and played with a few clients. I also came up to film the vlog, which we did with Mark Crossfield, Coach Lockey and Lee as my partner.
Did you say 7?
As I'm sure you can all guess, I was pretty much carried by Lee all day. But you know, when the going gets tough, get going.
No, that's low.
No, it's not! Oh.
How's that doing there? Great putt.
Is it low?
Putt it again, see if it stays that line.
Well, all right.
What?
And the atmosphere up here at the British Masters is really cool. I've snuck away to a quiet part of the course to get this video done because it's all a little bit awkward filming yourself with hundreds of people around. And in general, I really enjoy my time at Close House, not just this trip but the previous ones too. And that got me thinking about my favourite stay and play golf resorts in the UK.
What we do here is go back.
So the subject of today's video is going to be the best stay and play golf resorts in the UK. I'm going to pick my favourites. I definitely want to hear yours as well, so post those comments down below. And when I'm talking about a stay and play golf resort or a golf resort in general, I don't mean the best golf course or the best standalone hotel. Those are kind of separate entities which we might package together on a golf tour, is what we call it at Your Golf Travel. What I mean is a purpose-built facility with an on-site hotel, maybe a couple of golf courses, in some cases 2 or 3. Pinehurst, for example, has 9. That's a pretty awesome place. But that's in the States. We're going to talk about the UK today. So as I said, we're not going to talk about standalone golf courses because if we're going to rank those in the UK, we'd probably go with the likes of St Andrews, Kings Barnes, Sunningdale, the list goes on. I could talk all day about the amazing courses we have in the UK. So when it comes to stay and play golf resorts in the UK, obviously like I said, I'm at Close House for the British Masters. Here they've got 2 really nice golf courses, the Colt and the Filly, both designed or helped to be designed by Lee Westwood himself. And they've got some really nice accommodation here too. Other UK stay and play golf resorts that spring to mind immediately are obviously places like the Belfry, Celtic Manor, what with their Ryder Cup history, and the all-encompassing kind of golf experience that those places offer. Each has got huge hotels, 3 golf courses apiece, excellent golf facilities, and are just really convenient and high-quality places to enjoy weekend golf in the UK. If you're a keen golf fan as well, when you're playing places like the Belfry and Celtic Manor, you can't help but think of famous Ryder Cup moments from years gone past. And you can even take to the course as well and try and recreate some of those moments, such as Christy O'Connor's famous 2-iron from way back when.
Rory, same high cut. Oh! It's on the other green. I can go in. That's stiff. That is close.
Oh god, that is like a 2-iron between flags.
Oh Rory, I love Rory. I love Your Golf Travel and I love Rory.
Matey up there is not clapping that one.
The guy walking his dog by the night green needs to get a hell of a shot. Oh, hang on.
This is so funny. I'm worried now, boys. I'm worried.
Please tell me you made a better hash of that shot than I did. So a trip to places like the Belfry and Celtic Manor are worth it for hardcore golf fans who have tuned into Ryder Cups from, let's say, 1985 when Sam Torrance held that famous putt to the 2010 Ryder Cup at Celtic Manor. So the Belfry and Celtic Manor are two of the resorts that I think stand out in the UK because they just offer so much. Each has 3 golf courses, each has a flagship golf course in the form of the Brabazon and the 2010. But the other courses here also offer a lot for, let's say, the high handicap golfers, so courses like the Derby, the Roman Road, PJ National and the Montgomery. And other resorts I really like in the UK include East Sussex National. I also filmed there with Crossfield and Lockey.
High drawing freewood off the deck, which is not my forte.
Lockey, come here for a second with the camera, please.
Stopped it.
Just come and film what this says on this thing.
Stopped it.
I
absolutely didn't see that.
Too risky.
Too risky. Too, what does that say?
Fact.
252. Too risky. Hashtag topped it. Topped
I'm
it.
having another go.
He's gone. You carried on. You haven't got any balls left. I don't know if you're doing this on purpose now.
I'm having another go.
Oh yeah.
See, there's
Pure.
the straight cut. That's not in play.
Bang. That's another lost ball.
At least you can drop up there, that's a water hazard.
I think I'm out.
Yeah.
It's actually one of my favourite places in the UK to play golf because I think the value for money there is absolutely outstanding. Subject to the time of year you're going to go, you quite often get dinner thrown into a stay and play package there, so let's say 1 night, 2 rounds, dinner, bed and breakfast. And as said, if you check out the Your Golf Travel website, considering the fact they've got 2 top class golf courses and they're within a fairly short drive of Brighton, you'll probably be quite surprised to find out just how little you might have to spend to enjoy a weekend at East Sussex National. Prince's Golf Resort in Kent is another really good option for a stay and play golf break in the UK. It's not often you get a resort that has direct access to a top quality links course, and with the lodge at Prince's on site there's really purpose-built accommodation for golfers just a stone's throw from the first tee, and with 3 loops of 9 you can kind of play 2 rounds of golf and definitely never get bored and enjoy some top class golf by the seaside. Speaking of links golf, that brings me on to my absolute favourite resort in the UK, and that is Turnberry. Obviously Turnberry's famous for the Ailsa course, which has hosted 3 Open Championships, but it's also got a second course which used to be called the Kintyre.
It's like, I mean, it's amazing. That has to be one of the most amazing sceneries around a golf hole nearly anywhere in the world. Turnberry Kintyre, 8th hole. I mean, I got a little 60-degree wedge here. I mean, you could definitely go for the green as a play. I don't care where I hit this. Like, look at it, it's just stunning. I've never seen such a fantastic backdrop in all my life.
It's been recently renamed to King Robert the Bruce, if I'm not mistaken, and that course in its own right is absolutely fantastic test of golf. It's very different to the Ailsa, and just like the Ailsa, which went under some pretty drastic renovations a couple of years back, that course has also just been reopened, and if the Ailsa is anything to go by, it should be just awesome. It was already very good, and I've heard nothing but absolute praise for the changes at Turnberry.
Mark Crossfield here, featured whole time for Your Golf Travel, Trump Turnberry, Ailsa golf course, and I am on the 9th, and it's been redesigned, and look at it, it's a 248-yard par 3 over the bay, if you like. This is an unbelievable hole. Arguably one of the most dramatic tees I've ever stood on. Now the wind is down off the left, so I'm going to go with my 17-degree hybrid, and I'm kind of hoping for the best really. So I'm going to start it at the flag and just drift at the right side. Looks friendlier than the left to me. You've just got to enjoy this hole really. Look at it, it's so tough. From this is the championship tee. There are forward tees. Alright, the wind's just taking it out the right. Oh yeah, I've just caught the right side of the, yeah, I'll take that, right side of the green. Coming in, I'll take that all day long. This hole is very tough. You've got to know your clubbing, and you've got to allow for the very strong wind coming off the old water there. Right, so I'm on the green. I've hit a career best shot really. Look at the setting. Ailsa Craig, lighthouse, and you can just hear the sea lapping up against the beautifully revetted bunkers around the side, obviously against the rocks, not against those bunkers, but they're down there. Let's see if I can make my par or even sneak a birdie. 9th hole, Trump Turnberry, Ailsa course. It's breathtaking. It's absolutely breathtaking. It's a must. It's open week this week as we're filming this. We've just let through Jordan Spieth's manager. It's that kind of venue. If you're in the area, it would be ridiculous if you're not coming to play this course. If you're not in the area and you get a chance to come and play this, or you're thinking of getting a golf holiday, Your Golf Travel have the locations.
So there we go, guys, those are my favourite resorts in the UK. We've got Close House, where I am now for the British Masters. We've got East Sussex National, where I filmed at Crossfield and Lockey, and I've been back there since too. We have Celtic Manor, we have Belfry, which are arguably the two standout ones in the UK. We also got one by the seaside in Prince's Golf Club. Prince's actually hosted the Open way back in 1931, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. And we've also got my absolute favourite, which is Turnberry. So as I said earlier, I want you guys to tell me which your favourite golf resorts in the UK are. Have you played any of the ones I've been to or I mentioned today, or are there other ones which you think should be on this list? Obviously there's loads which I'm yet to explore, and I'm really looking forward to ticking more off my list in the coming years. So yeah, post those comments, and as I said earlier in the video, I'm going to give you guys a second chance to have a stab at the British Masters winner for the week, so also post comments on that. As always, subscribe to the Your Golf Travel channel, like the video, and I will see you guys soon.